All right, we got the layout all set up, and they're gonna, I think, start up as soon as they're ready. We'll play Airshock's audio. We'll be playing Airshock's audio, I'm pretty sure. All right, and they're off, I guess. Let's go. Good luck to both runners. This should be a fun one. Alright, just starting off, getting these paintings talking. Area 1, nothing too fancy. Just basic ghost suck-ups. Alright, here's the first ghost. Pretty easy stuff. Should be no problem. These guys are very experienced. They both have... I'm pretty sure they both have sub 1s. Very close to each other. Alright, heading into the anteroom, which is my favorite room in the game, just because anteroom is such a cool name. Probably the most useful room in the mansion. So much going on. See the first pink ghost, 20 HP, nothing too fancy. Ooh, Airshock misses the double, Monado gets it cleanly. Oh, and it's Monado's turn to miss the double. Oh, well, okay, this is... Forget what I said earlier about this. It shouldn't be any problem. Both the runners struggling. We're finally out of there. Alright, get the garbage ghost. Pretty clean. Alright, hopefully those runners are getting warmed up. That interim was pretty rough, but it's been a while for these guys. I won't be too hard on them. So yeah, people always ask, how do they suck up the ghosts so quickly? And what they do is, you can pull a ghost, you can pull 10 HP off a ghost by just holding the control stick back away from where the ghost is going. But after that, it'll start to like drain health slowly. So what you want to do is hold control stick away for 10 health, as you'll see here. Hold it away for 10 health, release the control stick back to neutral for very short amount of time, and then pull it again. And if done correctly, it'll get a pretty clean suck up, as you saw right there. They both got it. But yeah, Neville was the first portrait ghost. We'll be seeing more of where that came from. All portrait ghosts have 100 HP. And none are particularly difficult. The boss ghosts are where they get tough. Alright, good Lydia from both winners. Monado has a slight lead. Alright, here we'll see first boss ghost Chauncey. He doesn't look like a boss right now, but when he turns big, or I guess turns Luigi small, then he looks a lot scarier. Can I get a baby rage in the chat for Chauncey? As far as the boss goes, Chauncey's probably... I don't know. Him and Bogmire are pretty easy. You'll see the runners... It's impossible to one-cycle Chauncey. You have to have him break off and then suck him up on the second cycle. So what the runners do is they get him down to around 50 HP. If you go under 50 HP, you'll activate a third cycle of rocking horses on the second phase. So the runners want to keep him slightly above 50 HP the first cycle. It loses about 3 seconds if you get him under 50 on the first cycle. And you see both runners getting hit on purpose here to lose coins. It's actually faster to have less money at the end of Area 1. Takes less time to count it up. At other areas, it doesn't really matter because you have like 5 million anyway, so the few thousand from a coin doesn't really matter. But like in general, optimally, you want less money. But it's not really worth our time in any other area to bother losing money on purpose. All right, Airshock, or Monado with a small lead. Going into Area 2. And as you can see, 6, 10, neither of them got sub 6 in the first area. Sub 6 is usually a good time for a race. It's alright though. The best cutscene in the game right here. Get to see Egad do his Naruto run. It's truly a sight for sore eyes. Almost as good as Luigi's nose physics. If I remember correctly, this is losers bracket round 3. So whoever loses this will unfortunately be sent home, and the winner will advance. So both runners playing for a spot in the next round. Trying to get that improbable win. Anything can happen. And you'll see both runners pointing their flashlight up and to the middle of the hallway. That prevents ceiling ghosts from spawning and scaring Luigi. And when Luigi's scared, he is momentarily paralyzed, which is, you know, kind of a Luigi thing, but it loses time. Quickly vacuum up that key. Again, pretty even. I assume these runners will be pretty even for a good portion of the race, given that both haven't played in a while, and they're pretty equal in skill. Alright, and here come the first really, actually, I guess, technical part of the run is the Shy Guys. The doubles can be finicky. Optimizing them is very tricky. Both of them pretty clean though. Okay, and here's the first main RNG part of the run. These dancers have a half a chance of spawning 10 seconds early and half a chance of spawning 10 seconds late. So, looks like Monado got early cycle. Oh wow, both of them got early release. And we call it early release when you get the early cycle, so. Both runners get early release. Good stuff. Always like to see good luck. It's really annoying to see high-level gameplay be bogged down by bad RNG, but both runners getting lucky. Here you'll see a trick that Monado does, or Monado already did, called poster skip. Basically, we can pull off the poster in the second round. Oh, Monado misses the double. That's unfortunate. That means Airshock takes the lead. And so we can pull off the poster in the second room because the poster has an awful hitbox. So we can pull it off without losing too much time. Do it a bit faster than we could normally. So Airshock takes the lead. Monado, slight mess up with the double. Didn't go as badly as it can though. Alright, we got more RNG coming up in the form of booze. And booze is boo, plural, not booze. The boo positions are pretty much all luck. So you can lose a lot of time if you get bad boo positions. And coming up here, we have a trick called tech skip that if you get good RNG, you can do. Looks like Airshock's going for it. Monado doesn't go for it though. Airshock does a really interesting strat. I don't know why he did that. Really weird strat by Airshock right there. He had tech skip RNG, he just kind of ignored it. And so they're pretty much even now. Monado had a non-tech skip RNG, but he went for it. Both runners guessing wrong. It's all a guessing game though. Really, that's what this game is. It's a guessing game. Not really, but some of the time it is. You gotta figure out which paths to take to, you know, maximize the good RNG and minimize the bad RNG. Airshock with a very slight lead, but as I said before, they're gonna be even most of the time. Last match I commentated was Pharaoh and Luki Mumu, and they were even after the first half of the run. Like, first 30 minutes, they were even almost the whole time. It was really fun to watch. Oh, Monado going for boo double? Does he? I don't know if he was going for that or not. It was hard to tell. He had the RNG for it, but he only vacuumed the right chair. That's interesting. Boo double is a very... Yeah, Monado takes the lead because of slightly better boo RNG. And both runners getting the toilet key and mirror warping. Coming up, the second best room in the mansion, the mirror room. Only the highest quality mirror is found in this room. So high quality that you can't even use it to warp. And so high quality it can also see the ghosts. Even though you can't see the ghosts in real life, but you can see them using the mirror. So it's a pretty cool mirror. Alright, Monado's gonna activate the boo right here. And then, ooh, bad luck. Oh, bad read. The guy, gonna activate the boo, or activate the chest, capture the boo, and land on the fire medallion. Doing this allows them to save while keeping the fire medallion and also skipping the text that comes with getting the fire medallion. So Airshock takes the lead slightly because of Monado had a bad read, but both of them pretty even. So now they can get the fire without having to listen to the whole text. So save warping is a useful time save that you'll see later on too. If there's not a mirror readily available, there was a mirror there, but you can't warp with that mirror. So if there's not a mirror readily available, save warping is usually the fastest way to travel around the mansion. Alright, Airshock lighting up the Butler's candles. Butler will chase after us. We'll beat him at his own game. Look like Monado having some trouble, unfortunately. So we'll have to hurry, but luckily he gets the Butler. And you'll see another tech skip here. On the Japanese version, it's possible to use the mouse hole. While you're sucking up the boo, if you enter the mouse hole, you'll skip EGAD's text. A lot easier than the first tech skip. Alright, Airshock getting a pretty clean quad. Looks like Monado will get it too. Oh, Monado goes for the slightly safer triple. Oh, but Monado gets really good luck, so he will actually save time over Airshock in that room. But no major mess ups. Here's another tech skip that if you're very ambitious you can go for. I don't know if either of these runners will go for it. If you suck up the cloth on the top right while you're getting the boo, it is possible. Monado tries, but he's not even close, sadly. It's a tough one. Runners are very close. Wow, this is like as close as you can get. There's always a few moments in a race like this where they're just neck and neck, and it's really fun to watch. Alright, so here Melody's gonna play a song. We have to guess which song it is. After that, we can activate her heart and get her in that vacuum. Pretty clean from both runners. Oh, both get piano RNG, which is pretty good. Monado with a slight lead, misses the key, rookie mistake. Unfortunate. Nah, I made that mistake yesterday, so I won't make fun of him. And coming up, we get the water medallion. Allows us to spray water. It's pretty crazy. Almost as crazy as the ice medallion, which we get later. You'll never guess what that does. Airshock finally managing to wrangle that ghost. The boo can be really annoying in this room. Good RNG saves a lot of time over bad RNG. Monado going for the table, and he's in there, okay. Oh, Airshock was very lucky he activated the cabinet on the right. I thought for sure he would have to go back and activate it again. Not bad. Also, fun fact about Airshock, he held the max percent world record for a while. But he sadly lost it. I mean, he's not holding any no out of bounds records anytime soon, but just a fun fact. Monado, oh, misses that double. Very close on that. Airshock getting it. Bit slow, but he gets it. Monado keeps his lead. Still very close. Coming up is Bogmire, who isn't that hard, but every now and again you'll 2-cycle him. Usually you can 1-cycle, but sometimes he just pulls too much. Also, fun fact, Airshock speedruns Mario Party. So if you like Mario Party speedruns, which I know is all of you, then go follow him. I think he recently got the world record for Mario Party 8, which was cool. Monado with a nice clean Bogmire so far. Yep, good 1-cycle. Airshock, I think he's doing C-stick method. Yeah, so he can gain back control pretty easily. Good stuff. You like to see two nice Bogmire 1-cycles. I don't think either of them are at the pace that they would really like, but it's not too bad. A fun fact, Monado also speedruns Mario Odyssey, so if you like Mario Odyssey, then go follow him. You can see EGAD do his Naruto run. The only reason why I run this game. The only reason why anyone runs this game, really. Watch these portraits. It's really fun. Sorry, I just saw this really funny tweet. Alright, back to the race. Monado with maybe like a 10-second lead. Nothing that Airshock can't make up. Alright, here we go down the well and get to see Mario for the first time. And a slight glimpse of King Boo, just chilling there. Mario's in a painting. Never seen that before. is crazy. This game, like, that cutscene used to give me such, like, weird feelings when I was younger. But, like, I've played the game so much now that all the nostalgia is pretty much gone. It's kind of sad, in a way. The speedrun kind of destroys nostalgia. But hey, we go fast. That's always nice. I mean, I'm gonna get another interesting key running on the treadmill. Getting that cardio in. Luigi ate too much spaghetti. Little trick here, you can, if you can get it, there we go. You can shoot the water, oh wow. That trick's hard apparently. You can shoot the water through the floor there and get rid of the fire on the door quicker than you normally could. Airshock gets hit. Ooh, this could be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Okay, luckily he gets it. If you despawn that ghost, then you pretty much have to get off the table and go back on. Loses a lot of time. So Airshock luckily, but slowly, gains control back. Oh, Monado. He was in there. That's a tough read right there. Ah, this is painful to watch. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. All right, Monado taking a sweet time, but that allows the Airshock to catch up, and they are tied again. Why does this always happen? I don't know. I don't know. And both runners doing a different route here. Airshock selecting to get Lydia first. Sorry, not Lydia, Petunia first. And Airshock's doing Nana. Neither route really makes a difference. In 100% you want to do Nana first. Because of the pearls. You want the pearls to stay spawned. But it doesn't really matter in out of bounds. It's really preference. Airshock approaching the yarn balls. Not too bad. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Monado loses Nanaboo. I don't know if he went to the left or down. Okay, that's good. At the very least, he went left, and fortunately for Monado, he went right again. So Monado gets kind of lucky that the boo didn't lose him more time. If the boo goes down, he can escape into the rooms, but I'm not losing too much time. Still has to do Petunia, though, so I think Airshock takes the lead with that. Alright, coming up for Airshock is Astral Hall. Gotta light the candles. Can be harder than it looks. Nice double though. Also, a fun fact about Airshock is he has the best pop-offs out of anyone I know. I haven't seen someone with better pop-offs. He's a pretty chill guy, but he pops off really hard. Having trouble finding the boo, though. Finally gets it. And Monado going for the double instead of the triple. Doesn't lose much time, so pretty safe bet. Monado finds the boo a lot quicker than Airshock, so gains a bit of time from. You know, who doesn't just see the moon and is just like, Let me just shoot a yellow ball at it. I think that's gonna hit. Alright, Airshock barely hits. Missing moonshots, nothing you wanna see. Just hit. Oh my gosh, Monado, just shoot it. Did he miss? Please tell me he hit it. Oh my gosh, Monado. You can do it. Yeah. He had the angle right, but decided to adjust it. I've done that far too many times. You get paranoid, you know, especially when you're on a good run or in a race. So Airshock with a sizable lead right now, executing everything pretty well. Monado with a few mistakes. There's still so much left in the run. Another very important room, projector room. I don't know when Luigi's Mansion is set, but I think they had movies like a long time ago, so I don't know. Coming up is a pretty tricky double and triple. Well, double's not hard, but the triple can be annoying. You know, these ghosts are like, rooms like these are things that like most runners can do without making a mistake, but like doing these ghosts optimally is like one of the, as you get better, you learn how to suck up the ghost quicker, get better animations with the suck up, stuff like that. It all matters, it all builds up. This room I always try to pay attention to my suck ups, because it's a fairly easy room, so all the small optimizations that you can get, the better. Airshock mirror warping back to the foyer, going into the boo hallway, as I call it. Gets good luck in the first move. Manal's getting pretty lucky though. Honestly, like Airshock's boo luck has been pretty bad. Monado's has been really solid. It's tough to say though. I haven't been paying complete attention the whole time. Yeah, it does definitely look like Monado caught up a bit with that room. Here we have the twins where they seem random, but if you, by vacuuming the boxes, you can see which ones shake. Those are the ones that have the twins in them. And it is complete luck where the twins are. Airshock getting that quick activation where the twin just jumps on the chair, and they can consider the chair a floor, so he's able to be sucked up. And good luck for Airshock. It's gonna be tough to get the boo though. This boo is very quick and we'll just escape the room. Looks like he has control of it though. Good stuff. I should also mention that the text in this, the boo text, the text you get after the boo from EGAD is complete RNG, so you can get long text and short text. And long text can lose up to like 5 seconds compared to short text. So, yeah, you wouldn't think it does, but text does play a pretty big role in the speedrun. Okay, pretty decent blue luck for Airshock. First try for Monado again. Alright, coming up for Airshock is Clairvoya, who will tell the fortune or something if you bring her one of Mario's items, and along the way, the runners have been collecting Mario's items. They each have 5 of the items, and for each item, Clairvoya will give like a 20-second speech, 15-second speech about them. So once you get all the items, it becomes a pretty long speech, so the runners will just be matching text for about 1.5 minutes, so just enjoy. If you have any donations, now would be a good time to read them. Airshock finishing up. Clairvoya is unique in that her suck up is not normal. You can't just use the control stick to do it optimally like you can with pretty much every other portrait ghost. And the boost switch is unfortunately for Airshock. Switches out of the best position at the last second. Second best position though, so not a big deal. Monado sucking up Clairvoya. Getting that key. Airshock heading up to Safari. Gonna grab ice and then go up to Safari Room. And then Boolossus afterwards, which is the Area 3 boss. And the most annoying boss, in my opinion. Ooh, Monado gets scared by that bowling ghost. Bowlers are pretty scary people, so I understand. Alright, Airshock barely dodging that banana. And with good RNG. Pretty clean for Airshock. Monado, looking clean so far. Ooh, oh wow. Airshock barely getting the boo. Almost jinxed him, but luckily didn't. Airshock on his way to Boolossus. So what Airshock's gonna try to do is lure all the boos into a clump and then ice them when they're in a clump. And if he does that, he can hopefully get a 1 cycle. That's what you want. And actually 1 cycles can be slow or fast. There's usually a boo at the end who behaves very strangely. If you can get him before he starts behaving strangely, then it'll be a pretty fast one cycle, but he can drag the cycle on as long as he wants. Airshock dodging that boo. Nice jukes. Pointing his vacuum down, lining up. Gets the shot. Ooh, looking clean. Looking clean. Nice. Pretty good from our boy Air. The Air of Shock. Let's see if Monado can get a similar Bulasis. Ooh, misses a few. This could be ugly. Ooh, he gets both of those. Yeah, this could be ugly. Oh, it looks like he'll one cycle. The good stuff from Monado too. I had my doubts, but proved me wrong. Clean one cycles for both. Airshock maintaining about a 20-second lead. Still very close going into Area 4. Area 4, anything can happen. Gets the EGAD do his Naruto run for the last time. So sad. I wish we could play as EGAD and just Naruto run as long as we wanted. That's my dream. Both of them heading up to the rooftop where we'll enter the blackout. Power goes out for a short period of time. Alright, after the blackout, Airshock's gonna head down to Uncle Grimly, where he'll get the key for the breaker room, which will turn the power back on. The only problem is Uncle Grimly is a fiendish devil that likes to randomly wait a while before he shows his heart, so we'll see about that. Alright, so hopefully Airshock gets good RNG. Not bad. Alright. So chat wants me to do my best Mario call. I'll try it. Mario! There you go, you won't get another one. Coming up on Grimly. Ooh, no Instagrams. Sadly. Pretty good RNG for both, though. Monado with that Instagrab, always nice to see. Some runners actually do a route where they get the boo in this room that Airshock's in. Get the boo in the breaker room. The only problem is he has 200 HP, which usually you can't do in one cycle. But if you drag him across the room and do very timely ARB pumps and drag him correctly, you can manage to one cycle. It's very hard though. Airshock going for the double. Misses it barely, but wow, that was a perfect spawn, so he won't lose too much time. See if Monado gets the double. Oh, having trouble activating the barrel. There we go. Nah, he's not going for it. Boring. Just kidding. So now we do some more walking. A lot of walking in this run. Airshock gets to head up all the way up to the rooftop again to do toy soldiers. Also, I said rooftop last time. I meant balcony. He'll be going to the real rooftop. See, look, this is why a hack with EGAD doing the new router run would be so good. Because you just get to see that loveliness for like a minute straight. Monado can still come back. We got about 15 minutes left in the run. Plenty of time for Monado to come back. All right, Airshock approaching the toy soldiers. Interestingly, in the English version, they don't have specific names. But in the Mexican translation of their names, Spanish translation of their names, they're named Claudio, Francisco, and Rodrigo. Wow. Ignore me. That is a real fact, though. Which is great. Airshock going for the singles. Pretty safe stuff. Airshock going up to the real rooftop. I like the strat Monado's doing. That's the kind of the strat I do. Is he going for the double? Ooh, not quite. Oh, he gets a kind of a double. Not bad, not bad. And clean rooftop from Airshock. Both runners going quickly. Blink and you'll miss them. Monado going for the 6-piece chicken nugget shy guy. Barely misses though. No big deal. It's gonna be interesting. Nice flashlight. Nice flashlight stall. Gets the double. Airshock maintains his lead though. Coming up on Armory. Burns the golden ghost. Faster than just sucking him up. Gonna go for a triple here probably. Yep. Burns them all. Gets that triple. Good stuff from Air. Clean Armory. Monado with wait, did he get the gold ghost? He didn't get the gold ghost. Oh, he's doing a different strat. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen this. Okay. So he burns the gold ghost afterwards. That seems like it should be just as fast. Airshock with bad luck here. Notorious for getting bad RNG in runs. Lives up to his name. Gets the one cycle on the boo though, so no big deal. And Monado with bad RNG as well. So we'll see another save warp here. You can mirror warp, but it is slightly faster to save warp. One case where it's faster to mirror warp though is if you lose the boo, the seller boo, which had 100 HP, which no, I think both of them got it, but if you lose that one and you have like say 10 HP left, save warping will reset the boo's health, but mirror warping won't. So you want to mirror warp, so you'll only have to get 10 health off. Airshock going into pipe room. He won't actually clear this room, he just wants the key. And you don't have to clear to get the key. Freezes the river pretty quickly. This gap is actually pretty close. Monado had caught up somehow. I think it was... I don't know, actually. He seems like he caught up. Maybe he didn't. I think he's still about 20 seconds behind. But here comes up probably the hardest portrait ghost of the game, Weston. He pulls a lot, and also the boo in this room is really annoying, so... Both runners hope for a one cycle here on both Weston and the boo. Oh, nice from Airshock. Gets a one cycle. Almost lost him at the last second, but gained control. Good stuff. Oh, I really hope he's not in that top thing, because Airshock will have to get that again. Okay, you got kind of lucky there. Ooh. Monado with a good one cycle, but the boo is double cackling. Wow. Oh, that is rough. That is really rough. If the boo leaves to the right, it's only about 9 seconds, but if he goes up into the pipe room, more like 20 seconds lost, so... Oh, he goes... Oh, this is painful. Oh my gosh, this is painful. Well... the boo is just going back and forth. Oh my god. And Monado 2 cycles as well, but gets... Okay, finally the boo spares at Airshock. Oh man, Monado takes the lead with that. That's funny. Feel bad for Airshock. Man. Never want to see that happen, but Monado just still lost time to optimal gameplay, but just lost less time, so. Yeah, Airshock definitely got unlucky with that boo. Both the okay, ignore that. Both the runners, pretty good gameplay in Area 4 so far, I'd say. And if you're wondering if he couldn't have just lit up the pipe room so you can capture the boo, lighting up the pipe room takes way too long. And he could have done it, but the boo would have already escaped. And I think the way Airshock did it, it probably would have been faster to light up the pipe room, but the boo usually just goes back down, so you really don't want to light it up. Also, if you didn't know, you can't catch boos in dark rooms, which is why Airshock had to lure the boo back into Weston's room. So here we got the Vangor fight where Vangor spawns triple of every normal ghost. So you want to get all the triples in here. Some triples are worse than others to lose. Like if you lose the blue guy triple, then one guy will just pound you and you'll have to get them all again. Clean from Monado so far, and Airshock. The grabber ghost triple is probably the hardest. Because they're just... I don't know. The hitboxes are weird, they're not close at all. Airshock playing it very safe. This is very close though. Like they're one triple away from each other. Man, this is coming down to the wire. I'm excited. I am excited. Clean Vangor from both runners. No triples missed. Sucks could have been better, of course, but no triples missed. Okay, Airshock almost missed it. Now to get in the Vangor key, gonna activate the final boo of the game, aside from King Boo. It has 300 HP, so best we can do is 2-cycle. Missing the 2-cycle costs about 9 seconds. Airshock or Monado could have gotten an extra pump from that. Airshock getting bad luck. Oh, the pearl! Oh no! Oh no! Wait, can he get it? Oh my gosh! Monado's screwed up by the pearls. That sucks. I don't think Airshock's gonna 2-cycle either. Dang, that could have been Airshock's opportunity. Unless he gets a really good second cycle, I doubt he'll 2-cycle. No double captain with a dragon for 10 HP. This could happen. No, I don't think so. Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, Airshock I think is about 15 behind, but King Boo, man. King Boo could mess everything up. So with King Boo, both the runners will want to get what? What just happened? Monado just like stopped for a second. I thought something got messed up. He just stopped for a second. Alright, so both runners will want a 2-cycle here. If you get a 2-cycle without bringing King Boo below 200 HP on the second, or if you get a 3-cycle without getting King Boo below 200 HP on the second cycle, it only loses about 15 seconds. If you get a slow 3-cycle where you bring King Boo back down to 200 and below 200, and Bowser does his dancing around with his head on backwards, it loses closer to 30 something. So yeah, if Monado 2-cycles, it's over, and Monado will take home the W. Honestly, Monado's on a pretty solid run. Both the runners on a pretty solid run for their respective PBs. Only about a minute behind their PBs, I think. Alright, here we go. This fight's always so tense. Uh-oh, it's Bowser. Bowser, please don't hurt us. So Monado hopes to get King Boo down to at least 250 on the first cycle. You can realistically 2-cycle with about a 260 to 270, but 250 means you'll have a much easier second cycle. Alright, looks pretty clean. Alright, 248. Good start. Alright, I'll come down to this. I think Airshock will get him down 250 as well. Oh wait, he lost him for a sec. Oh no! No! Oh my gosh. Okay, if Airshock 2 cycles, he wins. If Airshock 2 cycles, he wins. Monado gets iced. That's bad for him. That's really unfortunate. Alright, if Airshock 2 cycles, he wins. This is gonna be close. I don't know if he's gonna do it. Oh my god. Oh my god! No way! Holy crap! Monado should take it here. This is ridiculous. What is happening? No, Airshock! And Monado wins. 10050. That was the craziest ending to any race scene. Airshock 10102. Woo! That was close, dude. Wow, I thought Monado was gonna win, then I thought Airshock was gonna win, and then Monado won. Airshock gets so unlucky with the 3 HP left, barely misses the 2 cycle. Yeah, I just like to see a nice, close, intense race. King Boo works in strange ways. Wow. Okay, that was exciting. GG's. Congrats to Monado on a great run, and Airshock as well. Sadly, Airshock will be kicked off the island, and Monado will advance to play someone. I'm not even sure if we know who's going to play it.
I'm just sitting here like shaking my head.
What's up, Airshock? Wow, that was interesting.
I live to my name of Choke Master.
Choke Master. Yeah, well, that second cycle is just a tiny bit. I guess you're doing an interview with Airshock. Tiny bit too. He went a tiny bit too high. If he had just stayed low, I think he would have had that.
Is Monado coming in, or?
Not sure. All right. Well, I think overall you had a pretty good race, Airshock. Let's see. What were the main mistakes you think you made?
I think there's only one we can really talk about.
Other than King Boo.
No. Weston Boo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, lost.
I forgot about
that. On that.
Yeah, that was. You had a solid lead of Monado for a good 20 minutes in Area 4. That was really it was painful to watch.
It was painful to perform.
Yeah, I'm sure it was twice as painful to perform.
Holy crap! I can't believe that.
Weston Boo will just, man, I could tell you wanted him to go right, just go into breaker and just save me this pain.
I was hoping he would just go anywhere except the 2 places he did, and he right back into them.
That's why, I think the Boo, when you lost control of the Boo in Weston's room, he looked like he was going right. He just went straight up.
Yeah.
That was I don't think I've ever seen a Boo do that. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, it's I experienced that mistake when I was against Marty. I lost a Boo into the pipe room. So, and I remember Adam commentating. He said something like, "Oh, you should have just let him go." And to be fair, I've been trying to do that ever since.
Yeah. It doesn't always work.
Yeah, as for example, that Boo, I think I need to rename him to something else. That he trolled me so badly.
I know that happens with the Clockwork Boo. If you're doing 100%, he'll just he'll go down, but the last second he'll just speed off to the left. Who designed that? That was just awful design.
Whoever designed that Boo, I want to give that person a high five in the face with a chair.
Man, me too. Yeah.
Don't feel bad, Monado. It all comes down to that. Everyone has to deal with crap like that, and you deserve that win.
Yeah, Monado had some issues earlier on. I think, he had some issues with Nanaboo. He got kind of lucky because Nanaboo escaped, but he escaped left. If he goes down, you probably lost the boo. And he went left, and then he went back into Nana, because if he had gone into Petunia, he hadn't activated Petunia yet. So that would have been more time lost. So he kind of got lucky that he didn't lose as much time there. He definitely made some mistakes early on, but he had a pretty solid area 4.
Yeah, the thing is, like, between the two of us, when it came down to our mistakes, I was more of a, like, massive mistake guy, and Monado was just, like, he made small mistakes here and there that lost him a couple of seconds, just added up.
He definitely did, yeah. He was, I was kind of surprised because he was missing a lot of doubles and stuff like that. But he was slowly, he was able to, you know, even though you made some big mistakes, you were able to come back. Because he just kept messing up.
Also, FYI, you said I was going for the single safe strat in Toy Soldiers. I was attempting a double.
Really?
I was aiming downwards to try and get the green one over here, and it's like it just did not come over.
That's funny. They looked so much like singles. Well, I didn't mean to undermine your double strat.
Nah, I used to be good at it.
Yeah. Well, I think Monado got a double. But it wasn't like a spectacular double or anything. Yeah, that King Boo. I guess we should talk about King Boo. I don't even know if you were watching. You probably weren't watching what happened to Monado.
Not really. My adrenaline was kind of racing there while trying to focus on King Boo.
So basically, he was about 15 seconds ahead of King Boo. He had a good first cycle. He got him down to 248, and then he got iced at like 150. So if you had 2 cycled, you would have won, like, for sure. And then your boo was just a tiny bit too high, and then 3 HP is very tantalizing.
Like, there was just one hiccup in the suck up that I noticed. Like, it was at around like 220 or 210, something around that HP, and the suck up like hiccuped a little bit, and had I not gotten that hiccup, I would have gotten it.
Yeah, it comes down to small stuff like that when you're doing King Boo.
Yeah.
But you made it exciting.
I always tend to do that with Marcy, with me, or like this one right here.
Yeah, you always make it exciting. Good job.
At least I'm entertaining. I haven't heard that. Also, before you say anything, I just have to. I'm not sure if Cyclone's paying attention, but I have to thank him a lot for putting all this hard work into the speed gaming channels. You're awesome, dude.
Yeah, shout outs. It really runs pretty smoothly. It's nice. All right. You have any other shout outs or anything you want to give?
A shout out to the guy that designed Weston Boo.
Hell yeah, dude. Love that guy. All right, well, GG's on the race, Airshock. You had a good run through the. I wish you luck in your Mario Party.
Yeah, thank you. I'll need better luck than the booze here.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, GG's, man.
GG's, everyone. Everyone have a good one.
All right, I don't know if Monado's coming up for an interview or anything. Probably not. But yeah, that was exciting. That was fun to commentate. So make sure to follow both the runners. They run other games too. Twitch.tv/Airshock22 and MonadoPurge. Also follow me. Twitch.tv/SwitchMaster64. So I stream this game as well. So drop a follow if you like my voice, and I think that's it. That's all we got. So shout out to all the viewers for viewing. And I'll see you guys next race. There's gonna be a race like very soon, but I won't be able to commentate it. So hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you guys Next time. Have a good one, everyone.